everybody from Meru, Kenya. It's your girl here, Kendi the Explorer, and I'm so much excited to welcome you in today's episode. We are planning to go all the way to Mombasa, and before we continue, thank you so much for clicking into my channel. If you have not subscribed, remember to do so. So today we are going all the way to Voi, and it's around 9 a.m. and we are traveling all the way to Voi. It's going to be an epic experience, and afterwards we'll be going to Mombasa and visiting other places like Watamu, Diani Beach, the Congo River, and so many places that you don't want to miss out.
Hello everybody, I'm Love and we are traveling to Mombasa, and we are actually in Meru, Nkubu, and we'll be starting our journey now, and we will showing you all the places that we are going through, the road and everything, and yeah, keep in touch.
Hey friends, it's that time of the year again. This time round, we want to experience the coastal region. Coastal region which includes Mombasa, Kilifi, Kwale, and probably Tana River. So today we are starting off our journey from Nkubu, and we are using road. By road. We are going to Mombasa by road. Previously we have gone to Mombasa by air and by railway, but this time round we are going there kwa barabara mazi. Yeah, we are starting off here at Nkubu, and we are using Meru Nairobi highway up to Ronyenjes. There we will take our diversion to Ishiara, Siakago, Kiritiri, and Kanyonyo, the famous junction. Yeah, Kanyonyo is the famous junction whereby you can en route to Nairobi, Garissa, or Kitui. And in this case, we will proceed to Kitui. Thereafter, we will proceed up to Kibwezi. Now we connect Mombasa Nairobi highway up to Voi. Mazi leo lazima tulale Voi, tunaonanga Voi tukipita, but today lazima tulale hapo Voi, and maybe tukifika mapema tutaangalia Voi town, tutaonyesha Voi town, na kama tutafika late it might be impossible guys, but we hope that tutafika there mapema and tutaonyesha Voi vyenye inafanana. Stay tuned and keep it locked. Kendi the Explorer.
actually the market day. The people get to sell bananas and other foodstuffs, and this is the daily routine for the people that stay here, and this is basically what most of them do as their source of income. Actually, Meru is a blessed county. It's full of diverse cultures and traditions, and it's full of plenty food. For example, bananas, avocados, and every foodstuff that you love. And it's a land of peace, and it's always evergreen. Another good fact about Meru, there are places there in Meru. There are so many plantations. For example, the coffee plantations, the tea plantations, maize, and beans. And the main cash crops in Meru are the tea, coffee, bananas, avocados. And a good thing also about Meru, it's people say that it's a land of milk and honey. There are so many dairy farms in Meru, and whenever you come to Meru, you can never run short of milk or any dairy products like maybe yogurt. So Meru is a very good place to come and to live in, and the landscapes in Meru are quite amazing and breathtaking. And Meru is always fresh because there are a lot of trees. And another fun fact is that Meru experiences rainfall seasonally, and the climate is quite favorable. This place is actually called 72, and you may wonder why the place is called 72. It's because from here to Embu it's actually 72 kilometers. That's why we call it 72.
Tuko barabara and we are headed to Nairobi Voi, and this road is kinda it potholes, and it's bouncing. Yeah. So in a bounce. So biko na ma potholes. Yeah, unaruka ndani. Yeah.
We are heading to by road. We must get there. Mungu akiwa mbele. So right now tuko place inaitwa area. On our way, and we are not in a hurry. Yes, we are not in a hurry. We are taking our time. Yes.
We're now approaching the Nithi bridge. It's well known and most people term it as a black spot, but there is no cause for alarm. It's actually a good place where you can stop over, have a brief break, take a photo or two, say hi to people and carry on with your journey. So whenever you're traveling, don't just be going and doing places while in the car. Have a break, stop a little bit, and you're going to have a better experience as you travel around. In front of us is the famous Kendi Express vehicle. Most of the people know it, and the Marians and people around this region love using it because it's termed to be the safest means to travel with. And although it's a bit slow, people love it a lot and they rate it well. Yeah, and this is typically the view around Nithi Bridge, and it's so beautiful, and the landscape, though the place is steepy, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, tumefika Nithi viewpoint and tumeipita actually, but it's a beautiful viewpoint and it has the freshest air around Meru, and it's steep and has some rocks around it, and it also has green vegetation. So whenever you're traveling, remember to visit Nithi if you're able, and you can continue with your journey. Yeah.
We are approaching Chuka, and from there I think we now concentrate on road. Tutaendelea huko mbele kidogo, tulikuwa tunataka kuwaonyesha Meru, and right now we are in Tharaka, Nithi County. mapema the best, so that we can have a rest. Kesho turukie tena, tutarauka ndio tufike Mombasa mapema. Tunaenda Bamburi Mtambo, tufike mapema, tujipange hapa kule, na tutazidi kuwapea uhondo. Hapa sasa tunakaribia Chuka University, and tunakaribia Chuka University and then Chuka. From there now we proceed off camera.
We are approaching Chuka town in Tharaka County, and it's actually a very busy town, bearing the fact that we are in a festive season. There are so many people in rush activities, and everyone wants his or her thing done the right way. But it's actually a good place here in Tharaka.
So in Chuka we have so many big and beautiful houses, as you can see from the preview, and it's a very beautiful place. You can come and chillax around and you're gonna be happy. So sahi tuko Chuka town and we are continuing with the journey to Nairobi. Yes. Eh?
We are not using Nairobi route.
So tunaenda Voi, si Nairobi.
We divert the heart of Tharaka Nithi County, even though it's not the headquarters, but it's the heart of Tharaka Nithi County. It's very busy, bearing in mind that this is the biggest town in Tharaka Nithi County. And Tharaka Nithi County has some, what do you call it? The upper part. The upper part is T-zone, where they grow tea leaves, and it contributes to the county GDP. And the lower zone is where now they graze. They have a lot of what do you call them? Hands of cattle, hands of goats. Yeah, ni wafugaji pande ya chini. So hivyo ndivyo Mungu ametuchanganya. Juu ni majani, chini ni nyama. Yeah, na juu pia unaweza panda tu mboga twako na kukula, but they import most of the foodstuffs from the neighboring Meru County. Na sisi sasa tunaenda kununua mbuzi na ng'ombe kwao za kukula, especially msimu huu wa Christmas. Yeah, so that's how God do things in his own ways. Yeah, as you can see, Tharaka is very beautiful, and it's marvelous. It's glorious. We're proceeding, guys. See you later.
Nafika Runyenjes, and as you can see, it's like full of people, and there are so many things surrounding here. And what you can see, people selling shoes, clothes, and other people just walking around doing their business. And yeah, that's how Runyenjes is. Yeah.
Approached Runyenjes, and it's quite a busy town. The town is full of buildings and people in their daily routine as they prepare themselves to enjoy this festive season, and it's actually very beautiful. Yeah, so we are now taking a diversion. We're now taking the diversion off to Ishara route. Yes, and we'll be carrying on with our journey. Yeah, keep in touch. Yes. It is not actually our first time to be in Runyenjes. We've come here a couple of times, and it's an amazing town. Yeah, the atmosphere is quite conducive and cool, and the weather also is very favorable. Though the roads are full of potholes at some point, yeah, we are liking Runyenjes a lot.